Do you think there's a lack of storytelling now?
I tell people we're an ummah filled with heroes without storytellers.
SubhanAllah. Okay.
That's what we are.
Yeah.
So you take something, I mean, you ask people who William Wallace is. Who's William Wallace?
Oh, from Braveheart, yeah.
From Braveheart, right? From Scotland. That's where he's from.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
But where do you know him from? You know him from Braveheart, right?
You'll never take our freedom.
Okay, thank you. But look at Malcolm X. How many people know Malcolm X because Spike Lee said, I'm going to do a movie about this person,
All right.
right?
Yeah, yeah.
Spike Lee is a storyteller. He's a film director.
Yes.
Ertugrul, right? Everybody.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I figure that the Muslim
No
world
one
would,
knew.
no one would have ever known.
And still, probably 80% of the people mispronounce his name.
I probably do. I've never, you know what I mean? It's like, I watched the Ummah series,
Yes.
the
Yeah,
NBC
yeah.
Ummah series, and I used to tell people to watch it. And I mean, people who would never watch a book or listen to a lecture about Umar ibn Khattab. I had one brother from my masjid, maybe 5 days later after I told him to watch it and stuff like that, he came up to me. He said, I finished the whole series at work. And I was like, I just told you about this like on Monday. He was like, I watched the whole thing. It was amazing, And I was like, so what'd you think? He was like, Khalid was a G. I was like, great. Like he was inspired. He connected with the Sahaba. Like, so, and the question is, how many
Yeah.
do we have?
That's right.
Right?
Yeah.
I don't need Wakanda.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
Yes.
I don't need the Avengers. If I had amazing storytellers of my own history, like the real.
Yeah, subhanAllah. How do we tell those stories now? Is it, what you're saying, through movies? Is that the best angle?
Why
Is
not?
it
Through
spoken?
everything. I mean, you don't have to do the best. Do what you're best at.
Yeah, but the problem is, unless we do a good job, you get, which we've had, there's these poor quality stories. And I'll tell you what it is. It's like, I don't know, I don't think you guys ever had Kibla Cola in the US.
No.
Mecca Cola. Did you have any of these knockoff colas?
No.
So we had them over here, all right? So
Not
you got
that I know of, at
Coke or Pepsi Cola. Then you had some
Zamzam Cola.
Yeah, okay. They're still half decent, right?
Okay, my bad.
No. What I'm
My
saying
bad.
is for this, that you'd have these colas that kind of come in. They're not as good as the other main products. So people buy them for a little bit, but they don't get satisfied from them. So they go back to the consuming the normal product. Now, the storytelling we're talking about, unless it's well made. So NBC was, I guess, an exception, mashallah.
It was the largest budget for an Arab drama ever.
There you go.
I understand what you're saying. And you know what? Maybe there are, and there are a lot of like series on Imam Ahmad and Shafi'i and Salah ad-Din and like,
Yeah.
like these exist, but they're not necessarily like the Umar series was.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But they're still important. They're still important. And guess what? Like I do poetry. My videos aren't, a $2 million production budget, but they still benefit people.
Yes.
Right? And so in seeking perfection, don't cut yourself off of the good that you can do. Because if you're going to chase that, then
Yes.
you're never going to do anything.
And in terms of people who are looking, who are going to take that message.
Buna Muhammad right now, I mean, he's got these movies. He's got 5 of them, mashallah,
Yes,
tabarakallah. And
the
he's
Sisa,
touring
yeah.
he's touring everyone. It's not a Hollywood budget.
Uh.
But again, it's he's able to tell a compelling story. And he knows what he's doing, and he's able to direct it to a level where he's able to create a great film.
And they're going to be original. I don't think we can just do knockoffs and copies, as we mentioned earlier. Just like, I think we have to be original in what we do, and try and do it to good quality anyway. This is a son in what we do, in anything that we do. And the community should come out and support the people who are doing it. But the problem is the danger of falling. People are still unsure. It's a new area for us as Muslims. So if I, for example, now, you said to people, let's fundraise, we're going to make a film on the life of a particular companion. Everyone will understand why, but then said, well, we're going to have a really good, band that's going to make sure that the musical score is going to be written. Can we do that?
Well, you don't have to do that. I mean, ask Muna. I doubt he's got bands and original scores in his movies.
No, he's doing the a cappella, I believe, no
So there you go.
instruments.
It's about being creative.
But how many people is that going to reach?
A lot.
Inshallah, inshallah.
A lot. You know, again, that's that. I can't do it without.
No, not doing it.
Dr. Ali Shahata
Yeah,
made a movie about autism.
right.
This was a film competition on autism. And he made it, and he told me, he said he made it, it was like by Yahoo, right? This was a number of years ago, and Yahoo launched that film competition. And he created that, it was a short film, and he made it, and he placed. I don't remember if it was second or third or something like that, but he placed very high. And I asked him, and I said, how did you do that without music? I just assumed that he did it without music. He said, you know what I realized? He said, the soundtrack to our lives is not actually music. It's you walking down the street and the car horns honking. It's the sound of you walking on the pavement. It's the sound of the wind walking by you. And so he was able to create a short film
The kind of background.
that created that type of accompaniment as the emotion of the story. And I thought that was, I mean,
that's actually quite, yeah. Awful.
it's that type of out of the box thinking that
Yeah.
I think will push us forward with regards to that particular genre. But there's so much other than that could be done, and that's not the only way that you can tell a story.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right?
Good,
You can create podcasts, stories of the Sahaba, right?
Yeah.
No, you can create podcast stories of the Sahaba, and you can, create sound accompaniments and sounds of battle, and you can do all of these types of things.
Unscripted.